Jodha Akbar.
Please tell me, how do they keep account of the women's quarters?
Lady Jodha, every queen and slave in the women's quarters is paid a fixed amount every single month, according to her position and according to her status. And if they ever happen to need more money for some reason, then it has to be verified in writing. This is the list of slaves and of all the queens. It has the details of the expenses as per their position and status. It is presented in ascending order according to their status, Queen Jodha. You also need to keep accounts of the other expenses of the women's quarters. How much is needed and how much you should be spending. You will have to take care of every single little detail.
Oh my gosh, this is more difficult and confusing than I thought it would be. Fine, so then tell me, what is your problem?
Lady Jodha, Nafisa has taken the scarf that was sent to me from Multan, and now she doesn't want to give it back to me.
No, my queen. The scarf was sent especially for me, but she took it from me and said that it's hers.
Lady Jodha, I want a little more money this month, please, because I want to give my servants a bonus.
My lady, a word, please.
Be quiet, Moti. Let me listen to her problem. So, what were you saying, that the scarf belongs to you?
Queen Jodha is quite busy in the women's quarters with work lately.
Yes, it seems that way, Mother.
There was a time when Queen Rukaiya also handled the women's quarters issues. But I don't think that you ever had to wait for her because she was dealing with the woman, am I right? Because the king is always more important than the women's quarters work. Queen Jodha is very new to this. I will just go and inform her that you are waiting for her here.
Don't worry, Mother. That's not necessary. I do not want you to call her. Like you said, today is her first day dealing with all the woman's problems. She will slowly but surely get into the flow of everything, you'll see. And to be honest, Mother, I'm actually very happy to see that she is doing the work all by herself, because you probably know this already, but I really appreciate it when people respect their responsibilities and do as they're told. I'm pleased that after she won the election, she didn't celebrate, but she started with her work. And that is why I don't want to disturb her while she is busy.
Could I say something, Jalal? I've also been noticing a big change in you lately.
Time changes everything, right, Mother? It teaches us new lessons every day. Come, let's go now. I can always talk to Queen Jodha later. Please come inside, Queen. I just knew you would come to see me.
Wow. How did you know that it was me?
By the sound of your footsteps.
Wow. You sure are a very talented man. So tell me, if you have some free time, why didn't you come to see me? I now don't have any responsibilities or work to do.
That's true. You know, last night I was wondering why you voted for Lady Jodha. I was wondering why you would want to do that. And now I think I might understand why you did it.
Really? So tell me, why I did it.
You just did it so that you can have more free time, and so Queen Jodha is loaded with work. Right?
I don't like this, Jalal. Is that really what you think about me, huh? I tried to show you how considerate I am. And I thought that, since everyone wants Lady Jodha to handle the women's quarters issues, I should give her the chance to do it. I was only obeying your orders, and I was trying to honor my status. I opened my heart. And you think I was just being selfish?
That is not what I think. And I'm very glad to hear that you obeyed me.
Exactly. You believe that I'm quite stubborn, and that I do not want to obey you. But the truth is that, Jalal, I've always listened to everything you say. And nobody is more important to me than you are, Jalal. not the status of special queen or the power that comes with it.
Well, it is good to hear that I am so important to you. You want to have free time for me, but is it not strange how life works? Because you have free time and no responsibilities, but I still have a lot to do.
No, Jalal. I don't want excuses. You simply have to put aside some time for me. Jalal, can you not at least do that much for your special queen?
Okay, after the celebration tomorrow, I will try to put some time aside for you.
Really? All right then. First we'll go play polo, and after that, you and I will go hunting. It has been too long since we'd last gone hunting.
Sounds good.
Yes, Jalal. Spending time with you always sounds good to me.
Abdul?
Yes?
Get the work done quickly.
I will.
The king has announced a big celebration, so we will have to go.
Tell me, what are we celebrating?
Why ask? Were you sleeping? Everybody here in Agra knows.
I was traveling for months. I just got back.
That's why you don't know. The king announced an open celebration, and he has invited everybody. The king himself will come to celebrate with the commoners.
Tell me why?
It's because Lady Jodha saved the king's life by drinking Benzar's poison. Benzar was going to poison him. And the king asked the whole kingdom to pray for Queen Jodha's recovery. And he told us that if Lady Jodha gets better, then there will be a big celebration. Listen, Abdul, please hurry up,
I am happy, Jodha, that you are being so loved here. But now I will have to leave before anyone recognizes me.
Make sure that you check every person who enters or who leaves Agra. It is important to confirm their identity, because the king himself is going to come for the celebration. So we're going to be responsible for his safety around here. Understood? Go.
The security is very strict here. So how am I going to get out?
What? The king came? Why didn't you tell me, Morty?
I tried to tell you, but you didn't give me a chance to speak, my lady. And then the king also indicated not to disturb you. So what should I have done?
I thought you wanted to say something else. I didn't know you were trying to tell me the king is here, and he came, without informing me. What must he think about me now? That I don't have any time for him? I'm sure he must be angry.
My lady, I really do not think that he's angry at all. He smiled and he showed me that he will just come to see you later.
No, I have to apologize to the king, and it simply can't wait.
I am sorry. Tell me, what brings you here, Queen Jodha?
I am here to apologize, my king. You came to see me earlier, but I was busy working at the time. Mutti told me you were there. And why did you tell her to keep quiet, huh? You should have told me that you came to see me.
I thought I should tell you, but then I saw you were so busy that even if the angels came, you would also not even have had time for them, Lady Jodha.
That is not true. Today was my first working day. It took me a while to get into things. I had to keep my focus. Queen Rukaiya deserves a lot of praise because she has been doing this work for so many years without even complaining about it once. She always worked without getting tired, and me? I got tired on the first day.
Okay, that is enough. I was just kidding, Lady Jodha. And to be honest, I like to see that you were so dedicated to your work.
Yes, thank you, my king, but you came to see me and I could not even talk to you, and that is not right.
Believe me, I would not have liked it if you dropped everything you were busy with just for me.
What?
Well, I do not like it when people do not do their work with total and utter dedication. And I also have to admit that apart from being so focused on your work, you looked very beautiful, Queen Jodha.
You are a different person when you are in a meeting room.
Yes, because there I am a king, Jodha, and here I am just your friend and your husband, of course.
Well, then please consider this a friendly request. The next time that you come to see me, don't turn around and leave. Come talk to me first.
I will remember to, Lady Jodha, but I cannot guarantee you that my heart will allow me to disturb you.
What did you say? Heart? But I've been told that the king does not actually even have a heart at all.
Lady Jodha, I will decide whether I have a heart or not later. For now, you have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of work to do, so it will be good if you go and do your work.
Yes. I want all the facilities available in the women's quarters, please. Meet with the other officials of the women's quarters and talk to them. If there are any problems, please inform me. Oh, yes. If things are running smoothly, do not interrupt. But if there's a delay, I want you to see to it that we get back on schedule.
Come in. Come on. Namaste, Queen Jodha.
Namaste, Queen Jodha.
What is wrong? Why is she crying?
My queen, she was appointed to make sure that the women's quarters are neat and clean, but she was caught being lazy. I even caught her napping. When I asked her about, she just told me that she was sick, my queen.
Please forgive me, Lady Jodha. I am very sorry. I could not come to work because I was not feeling well today. So please do not punish me, Lady Jodha.
She's lying, my queen. You should punish her. She simply doesn't want to work because she's too lazy. If she's not punished, then she will set an example and all the other servants will get lazy as well.
A patient needs treatment instead of punishment. Take her to the doctor and have her treated immediately.
I'm sorry to say, my queen, but don't take her too seriously. If it were Queen Rukaiya, she would not have tolerated this.
Queen Rukaiya is not in charge anymore. I don't believe that a sick person should be forced to work. I want you to do as I said.
This always happens with servants, Lady Jodha. They are forced to work until they are exhausted, and then they are simply replaced with someone else.
Please tell all the servants of the women's quarters to come here.
Wow, Lady Jodha, amazing. You have sure taken charge of the women's quarters.
Namaste, Queen Rukaiya. What brings you here?
No, nothing. I was just popping in to see if everything is running smoothly around here or not.
I'm just trying to figure everything out, Queen Rukaiya. Believe me, after doing this myself, I have honestly gained a lot more respect for you today. I do not know how you manage so much work, and somehow you even managed to make time for yourself as well. So you deserve to be praised for that.
Thank you. That is why I recommended you for the position. I knew you would be able to follow my footsteps one of these fine days, Lady Jodha. And you should also know that it is not always going to be easy for you. I also gave up the position because I wanted to have a little more free time, so I'd be able to spend more time with my Jalal. Work was starting to keep me so busy that Jalal and I were starting to drift apart. And there were some queens who were trying to take advantage of the situation by stealing my Jalal away from me. But I am never going to let that happen.
You have nothing to worry about, Queen Rukaiya. The king is not a child. He knows what is right and wrong. I'm sure no woman would be able to deceive him.
Yes, forget about it. The thing is, I was actually planning to go somewhere with Jalal for an outing. So I thought perhaps you could accompany us. But I am sure you will be busy with your work, right? You see, Jodha, we've decided to go play some polo. And then the two of us are going to go hunting as well. So I thought I should ask you to join us. It would be so much fun if you could come. But it's fine. Since you've taken over my responsibilities, I'm free to spend quality time alone with Jalal. And this time, I'm not going to be in a disguise. Okay, I have to leave now. I have to make the necessary arrangements for tomorrow.
Namaste, Queen Jodha. As requested, we have called most of the servants to gather here in front of you today, Lady Jodha.
Tell me, are you happy with the work you're doing?
Yes, yes, my queen. Lady Jodha, we all work day in and day out, with no weekends or even public holidays.
You already saw, my lady. They have to be present, even if they are not feeling well.
Listen, I want to make something very clear to you today. I do not accept this position because I am looking for more power. I have taken charge to help satisfy the needs of everyone in the women's quarters. And I also understand that a human satisfaction in life comes from working without being forced to.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, my queen, but all the women here are merely slaves. They do not even have the right to live their lives. The only future that they have ahead of them is to spend their lives working here in the women's quarters. And that is just the general rule.
Sure, but not anymore. Any one of you who is not willing to work and who would like to go back to where they came from and want to abandon their responsibilities here, they will be allowed to do so, and I will respect the decision they made. So tell me, who of you would like to leave the women's quarters?
Lady Jodha! This is against the rule of the kingdom. Slaves have been serving Mughal kingdoms for ages already.
But that is going to change. They are servants, not slaves.
Well, you do not have the right to decide that. You don't have the right to free the slaves of the Mughal kingdom.
But as far as I am aware, there is no slave system in the Mughal kingdom, Mahamanga.
You were just put in charge of the women's quarter, Lady Jodha. Well, these rules have been established many years ago.
And I'm very sad to hear that. The rules have been followed for years already, but nobody seems to understand that it is a sin to force any human to work against their will.
Well, here in the Mughal kingdom, I don't know of any slave who is forced to work. They're here because they want to be, and they are even being rewarded for the work that they do here. That is the truth.
Okay, let's see if that is the truth. So now, please tell me who of you do not want to work here but are being forced to do so. You are all free to leave right away. Please tell me.
I am. I'm here against my will, Lady Jodha. I would love to go back to my family in Mathura if I can.
Lady Jodha, I have devoted 15 years of my life working here. I would also like to go home.
Me too, my queen.
Me too, my queen.
Didn't you just tell me that it is their choice to be here? That is not the truth, Mahamanga. The ladies working here should be respected by everybody. So whoever will work here will be treated respectfully. Those who don't want to work, they are free to leave the kingdom immediately.
No. You don't get to decide. Only the king has the right to make a decision like that.
The king said that I can make decisions when it comes to the women's quarters. So I do already have permission. Those who want to be relieved of their work are more than welcome to leave, and I'm not going to stop you. You should choose where you want to be. And those of you who choose to stay here a little longer will also be allowed to leave the kingdom later, whenever you decide that it is time for you to leave.
Long live Lady Jodha! Long live Lady Jodha! Long live Lady Jodha!
My king, The arrangements for the celebration were made, and since it is with the commoners, the soldiers were told to keep an extra lookout.
But I want you to make sure that the celebration is for the people and not for any of us. I want them to enjoy themselves as much as they can, so I really do not want you to hold anything back.
Salam, King.
You may go, and be sure to check on the arrangements again.
Yes, my king.
What happened, Mother? Why do you look so tense?
I'm here because there is a matter I'm very worried about. I thought that you should know what is going on in the women's quarters.
But Jodha is in charge of that now.
Yes, you are right. But I just want you to know what enormous changes are being made by Queen Jodha.
So tell me what is going on. I don't understand.
Well, if you would not mind, why don't you come and see for yourself, my king? And I will explain everything on our way there.
Let's go.
You did a great job, my lady. The servants are human as well. And I also believe that everybody should feel free.
I'm sorry to say, my lady, I agree that what you did today was right. But Maham Anga was not happy at all, so she is definitely going to do something. Look there. Just the person we were busy talking about.
Namaste, my king.
Jodha, Mother told me that you have made some changes to the women's quarters rules. I am sure you will understand that there are certain rules that were made a very long time ago and that cannot simply be changed, Lady Jodha.
Yes, exactly. That is also what I've been trying to explain to the Queen, Your Majesty. It is not as if all of these rules were made yesterday, Lady Jodha.
Thank you, Mamanga, for bringing the king here to have a word with me. I was actually on my way to see him. My king, just because something is an old tradition doesn't necessarily mean that it is the right thing. I really believe that some of the tradition should be adapted according to the present times.
Lady Jodha, I know that you are in charge of the women's quarters and you have the right to handle things the way that you want to. But these servants have all been working for us for years, so you cannot simply allow them to go like that.
That's exactly what makes me sad. They have been working here for so many years already, but they still do not have a voice.
Please forgive me, Lady Jodha, but working is what the slaves are here for. It is just their occupation. Why should they have a voice? If we are going to start listening to the slaves and servants, then who is going to do the work?
I agree that they are servants, but they are human too, aren't they?
I do not understand you, Lady Jodha.
My king, do you perhaps have some time now?
I do.
If you would allow it, and if you don't have a problem with it, I would like the king to come and have a look at the situation at the women's quarters. Would that be all right, Maamanga?
Yes, sure. Why would I have a problem?
Let's go, my king.